smashed him.
You what? What the hell?
I get no bitches.
Yeah. Well, we've finally reached the end of the most stupendous WrestleMania of all time. We have finally reached that point of no return. Let me go ahead and get this little lower third out the way, because if you new around here, we in order. We in order. But what's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of multiple generations and the next? It is about that time that we finally wrap up one of the most grueling and long WrestleMania weekends of all time. But before we do that, I might as well get the intro right down the way, the proper way. Let me hype myself up right quick. Let me hype myself up like Pat McAfee. Here we go. Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen of multiple generation. It is your purveyor of mischief, Gresh, bringing you the final review for WrestleMania 38, or WrestleMania Sunday, the most stupendous WrestleMania of all time. If you don't know, now you know. I am your boy Gresh. Join me for night 2, as always, is one half of my reigning and defending podcasting tag team partners, Mr. Hi-Lite Real. What's going on with you, brother?
I got one line to say, fresh straight out of the Gresh theme song. See, the power level gotta increase. Your winner and still reigning, defending, undisputed unified champion. The tribe continues, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, Gresh?
The tribal chief Roman Reigns closed out what was a lot of people came into WrestleMania night 2 with low expectations, but it wasn't I think I made the right choice by not coming in with high expectations, because my guy. That's all I can say is my guy.
This is true.
It was fun, like from top to bottom, like mainly because I was probably drunk at 8:00. So luckily the alcohol has left my system so I can run a podcast. Because I stopped at one. I stopped at one bottle. I said I'm not about to set myself up. But what did you think overall about the show?
Well, I got to watch this with a bunch of casuals. So this was very interesting to watch this with a lot of casual watchers to get their thoughts. Honestly, in comparing the two, I would have to probably say that I think night 1 was the better of the two, but night 2 didn't not disappoint.
Right.
I just will say that if I'm judging it off the crowd, I would say night 1 showed to be the better night of the two.
Okay. I mean, they had. If I had to be honest with you, you talking about based off the crowd? Night 2 was kind of better outside of certain matches, unless you're talking about one particular match, that being the Cody and Seth Rollins match.
I mean, I don't remember the crowd being too dead in night 1, like with the exception of maybe Charlotte and Ronda, because apparently they got hyped towards the end, but that was for the wrong reasons, from what I understand. But
they was hyped because of a fight.
Oh no, multi fights, not just
multi fights. They were so bored with that. They were so bored with that show. They said, "Let's just fight. Like let's just get the fighting."
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, but I mean, this one,
this entire show though. That's all I was gonna say.
yeah,
Is this entire show was actually both nights were fun. The most
yeah,
stupendous.
agreed. I see why they labeled it that. I mean, it definitely had fun nights for both. Very entertaining moments. So I'm ready to get into this, man. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get
Hey
into
man,
it.
we might as well get into it. But yo, ladies and gentlemen, this is your official WrestleMania Night 2. The headline reads Roman Reigns is your. We might as well do a spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Roman Reigns is your unified WWE. Well, according to the graphic, they put WWE and Universal Champion. So I don't know if they're gonna have him defend both titles, but he left as your unified WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion. This man is dripped out, and I don't know if he was a master seller or he legitimately got his shoulder popped out by Brock, but this man literally popped his shoulder back in place, hit a spear, and took us home.
Come on.
Since we own this match, what did you think about this match?
Quick.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, it was typical. I mean, they've had better.
None of the matches, in my opinion, will top. It's something about their Mania 31 match that will never be topped, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was gonna say that match seemed to be there out of the three they've had for Mania. That first one was the best because this one was it was like signature move fest. You know,
basically, it was
Superman punches, suplexes, and F5s and spears.
So it's basically a Brock match, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Because I would take their Saudi match that they just had over this one.
Wow.
If I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, that did come off a little better.
Yeah, and for those who are listening to this podcast, we're going in reverse because I feel like it. But yeah, this was I feel like this one was the weakest, and I think I messed myself up because I was expecting like something to happen at the end.
Me too.
So that was my fault. That was clearly my fault because I'm like I don't even care like if they like I would have been cool if they debuted like a new title or something. I would have been like, okay, I was expecting something, but I got nothing. I got nothing, and I'm like, oh okay.
Yeah, I was just like, all right, well, all we can really say is that Roman's officially in God mode for real.
Yeah, basically, because it's like who can touch him?
Yeah, I mean, you literally just beat Brock cleanly this time. No outside interference.
Well, they did have that little attempt at the screw finish. I'm like, come on, let this man win clean once, because they had the title belt. Like as soon as they had the rep, I'm like, let the shenanigans begin. Like it was literally that for me, and I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
well, yeah, that was more just a throwback to the whole Rumble thing, hence the commentary bringing that up. You knew they weren't going to do that. I mean, at the end of the day, he pretty much beat him clean. So it's like, well, there goes that versus the last time. Now, Saudi, that was screwy, as you know. That match was a screwy finish. So it was like, okay, he won, screwy finish. But with this one, you can justify and be like, yep. It was just kind of abrupt, though. I thought to myself, like, it almost felt like a mistake 3 count or something. Or, I don't know. It's like the whole shoulder popping thing threw me off.
That probably was legit. He probably legit popped his shoulder out, but they said, "Yeah, let's take it home."
Yeah, for real, bro. Because I was like, "Oh snap!" Like
okay. It did. I was like, because I like that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I was expecting something to happen. I'm like, nothing happened. And, like the visual. Don't get me wrong. The visual of this man leaving, dripped out in gold, is immaculate. Like this man is one of the most well-rounded, in my opinion, that like character changes that I can appreciate. Like this man is legitimately in God mode. So I'm like, okay, I can appreciate this Roman Reigns as opposed, like, I know some people were more fans of the big dog, but I was not one of them. And it was like, I was not one of I was one of them to an extent. I wasn't in the ring. He was fine to me. It was him being miscast as an underdog, which annoyed me.
Yeah, the
But
big
him,
underdog.
the big underdog, I'm like, bro, you is too big to be an underdog. You can literally squash all these people that you're supposedly selling for. Like, come on now, come on, dog.
Mm-hmm.
But he is legitimately like, he's untouchable at this point. Like, who do you build up? I mean, the only person I can think of right out the gate is the guy who just debuted yesterday, and that was Cody Rhodes. If that's the only one I could think of.
I don't even see Cody doing it, to be honest.
No, I'm not saying doing it, but I'm just saying, like, who's next? Because there's nobody next that's built up legitimately. They will have, unless they want to run back Seth Rollins, and I doubt they'll do that because that was literally a filler.
Nope, nobody. Not unless you're gonna tell me Austin is ready to go and try to. I don't know. I know, right?
Nigga!
I know, right? I don't even think Austin would do that, bro, to be honest. Not unless he just wanted to put Roman over even more just to do it.
And even then, what do you do after that? Like, you only run through so many legends before you get repetitive and people get bored of this character. So hopefully, I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a big deal out of night of Raw after Mania, because Raw after Mania is literally one of their. It could either be a big deal or just like, eh.
So my expectations are low for that too.
Oh yeah,
because
of course.
The fact that last year they did nothing.
Yeah, last year was literally a bust.
Like, literally was nothing, and I don't know. We'll have to see, bro. We'll have to see, because I'm like you. I'm gonna treat it like we did these whole 2 nights. Just go into it like totally expectationless. So if nothing happens, hate to say I told you so.
And shout out to whoever made this sign right here. Acknowledge these nuts.
Hey.
And credit to Deontay DDJ on Twitter for posting. I'm like, bro, that is brilliant. Acknowledge these nuts. I'm like, oh, you did not.
Sounds like something Pat McAfee would have said in a promo. Real talk. I can see Pat McAfee saying that in a promo.
Acknowledge these nuts, Roman. Acknowledge these nuts.
Oh, shoot.
And we might as well go right back in time, because the next match we want to talk about is Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory. What was this entire... Like, I was literally so wasted out of my mind to the point where I was just literally sitting here like this watching the entire match.
Yeah.
I feel like Rue off of Euphoria for real, because I'm like, did somebody spike my shit? Like, what? I'm like, did I accidentally spike my own drink? I was so confused.
Bro. No, like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody, not unless you know of anybody. Has anybody ever won and lost at WrestleMania at the same time?
Nope.
That's kind of weird. I don't know. Yeah, that was...
I think they was just literally filling time. It felt...
Oh, they definitely were.
That entire ending felt like it was just... They said, let's just fill this out. Like, let's just get to the point. Let's get to the chase. But on some real talk, Pat McAfee he literally came out to... Shout out to them licensing. What was the name of the song that he came out to?
I don't know the song. I just know the melody, believe it or not.
I know the melody behind it. That's like, someone put it on Twitter. I think I liked it, so I'm finna pull up the name right now. Shout out to them for actually licensing the song for him to come out to, and I'm like, dude, this is great.
Yeah. Got the crowd hype, man. Got them real hype.
Only Pat McAfee can get a crowd to pop for a superplex. You can't really do that with a lot of people. A lot of people can't really can't really do. A lot of people can't get. How do I say this without pissing people off? A lot of people suck getting people into matches now. So I'm like, okay, but this man, as soon as he came out, I'm like, this man is a fan. He came out with the Nitro Girls. He came out with the decked out in the whole entrance, and I'm like, okay, this man is literally a fan of this sport. It's very rare that you find people like that who are doing this for the money. The next thing that I think of for people who do it for the sport, or for the love of the sport, is Bad Bunny.
This is true.
Those are the two people that I can say with the straight face and on my whole chest that if they decide to step into wrestling or sports entertainment full time, I can see them succeeding because they can get into it.
There's
I'm
two
just
more
saying.
names. There's two more names I'm throwing into the hat of that.
Who's that?
I'm throwing my boy Stephen Amell in that, and I'm throwing Logan Paul into that as well because it's very apparent that guy knows how to be a legitimate heel. And he has shown that, well, people really don't like him in real life anyway, either one of the Paul brothers. And yet, he's able
Especially
to
Jake.
embrace that.
Especially Jake. I can tolerate, if I had to choose the lesser of two evils, I can tolerate Logan over Jake. It's just something about Jake. He just looks stupid. he looks like the ignorant cousin that you don't invite to any function.
Yeah, he gives
because if you do, expect shit to go left real quick. Expect him to piss off grandma because he said her potato salad sucked. That's how stupid he comes off. Like, bro, you do not say that. Like, you can stay as far away from my TV screen as possible.
This is true.
So that's what I'm saying. I can if I had to choose a lesser of two evils, it would be Logan Paul over his brother. That's just me.
Yeah, I'm with that.
And then this is how it ended. Well, basically, next thing you know, we had Stone Cold Steve Austin of all people come out. Well, first off, Pat McAfee won. He defeated Austin Theory. You know, the only person in Atlanta we claim is Cody Rhodes. Austin Theory can go somewhere. And then after that, Pat McAfee challenged Vince McMahon to a match, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
That's all I can say. I was like, huh?
I didn't think he was serious. Like, that man started unbuttoning the shirt, teased the crowd. They booed. Next thing you know, he takes stuff. They're like, yeah, get in there. Like, why? No. Don't get in there, Vince.
Like, why are you getting in here, bro? Stop.
Yeah.
Like stop, Vince. Go home. You old as Adam and Eve. Go home. Go home. But nope. He decided to get in the ring, and we had an official ringing of the bell. And I'm like, this nigga here. That's like I said, like this. That's like I said, I was like, this nigga here. What are you doing?
What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? For real.
And then basically it was shenanigans. And then Vince beat Pat McAfee. So we got literally someone winning and losing during WrestleMania in the same night. I'm like, this is when it became filler for me. I'm like, okay, they're obviously stalling. They're stalling for something. Is someone late? Is Roman late? Is because Brock been there since freaking 4:00 because I saw them put on IG that he just arrived. So I'm like, he been there the whole time. So I'm like, is somebody late? Like I started as good, but then after a while, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. This is so bad and entertaining that I can't take my eye off of it at all. And then we got Stone Cold Steve Austin pulling double duty. That man popped up out of here. I'm like, all right, what is going on? We got Austin versus Austin.
Yeah.
We got the Austin that we like and the Austin that is just there. And then this man went on a Stunner Fest. And unfortunately for Vince McMahon, Vince.
Jeez.
Vince. That's all I can say. Vince. Vince.
Seriously.
Vince. What is this? What is this? What was you doing, Vince?
Like, what? Yeah, what? What, Vince? What? What?
Nigga.
Yeah, man.
What? Bro, you want to know what I tweeted? I said, Stone Cold was literally like, oh no, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. No. Damn it, I thought your wife only did this. What the fuck? Stunner. Damn, man. Damn, Vince.
You know, that's how you know you old when you can't even take a stunner properly.
But the thing is, he never knew how to take the stunner properly.
Right. He never knew how to bump properly.
Think back to the first stunner he took. That shit was garbage. That shit was ass.
That man could never bump for anything to save my life.
Or his.
He couldn't take a rock bottom.
No.
He couldn't take a last ride.
No.
He couldn't take a pedigree.
No. He couldn't even deliver a pedigree.
Not at all. Not at all. Like, I don't recall any moment where this man took anything correctly. You punch him, I was like, what kind of fall is that, Vince? It's just like, he was funny because of the fact that he can't sell. That's what was so funny. Oh, man, Vince. But let's talk about the muscles, bro. Let's talk about the muscles. Now, my guy's 76 years old. Hey, compared to a regular 76-year-old, probably the best shape you could be in.
Well, them muscles did not look. Them muscles did not look right. I'm sorry.
At all, bro. Them things were. I don't even know.
It's like I cannot describe the muscles, bro. Like it's like he put muscle injection under saggy chitlins.
Hey, that sounds about right. Because I mean, literally, bro.
Because his skin is so wrinkled.
Yeah, like
you a strong prune.
If you look at pretty much like a strong prune, bro. Like I'm looking at that and I'm saying, homie, wait a minute. You put this side by side and you look at Vince from like 30 years ago. And you look at this Vince, and you're like, nah, that didn't age well, buddy. That didn't age well at all. Like, at all.
That's all I can say, bro. Like, baby, what is you doing? That's all I can say, bro. Like, what
Yeah. See, Austin was smart. He told y'all, nah, y'all just getting a 316 shirt and these jorts with this knee brace. Exactly. No, I'm not taking the shirt off to show y'all. No.
That's all I needed. His arms looked a little jacked. That's all I needed. He looked like I said. Shouts out to the Public Enemy podcast. They said, bro, he looked like the uncle that drinks and whoop your ass when you get out of line.
Pretty much.
That's literally what he was looking like. I will take that over whatever the hell Vince is doing. Like oh my God.
My goodness. Genetics are definitely something, aren't they? I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Botox genetics. Because what was that, bro? I'm trying to tell you, he looked like Squidward's thighs when he ate all those Krabby Patties.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, hold on, bro. I'm finna pull it up right now. I'm finna tell y'all. For those who are watching me, this is how out of pocket I am right now. Because I'm over it. I'm over all. How the hell you spell thighs? THI. Okay, never mind. I'm like, how do you spell that? I'm like, that's how. I'm like, bro, this dude is. Oh my God. Hold on, I'm about to pull it up right now. This is what Vince McMahon. This is legit. If you ain't watching this on YouTube, you can't really YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, wherever, you can't see this. But this is legitimately what Vince McMahon's thighs look like, bro. Oh, this is what Vince McMahon looked like in general, bro. Like, dude. That's literally what Vince McMahon looked like. He looked like Squidward's thighs when he ate all those Krabby Patties.
My goodness.
And
Ain't
then
that
obviously after he took that weak ass stunner, Pat McAfee got in there and celebrated. But shouts out Pat McAfee. I know he was having a time of his life, bro. Like that man was enjoying himself immensely. So that's why I'm like, bro, I can't hate none of it. I can't hate this. If I tell people this all the time, I literally put out this tweet. I said, bro, I am thoroughly sports entertained. I've been sports entertained this entire weekend. Like if you're like a pure wrestling fan, this show went for you. And that's okay. You can literally go watch NWA or Ring of Honor or AEW. You literally don't have to watch this shit.
Right.
But if you was just here for like just a cool weekend, have fun, chilling with the family, with the friends, hey, this is all for you.
Agreed.
What was your thoughts on, like, I know your thoughts on this entire thing. I mean, this was our collective thoughts.
Nah, pretty much, man. Like you couldn't ask for anything better. I found it ironic that a cult was coming out with Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, but that's neither here nor there. I was just like, well, hey, cool.
Those were Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. Damn, I thought those were Nitro girls. Shit. All right.
I was like, hey, Pat, man, yeah. Shout out to Pat. Shout out to all the celebs. All the celebs win this weekend. Every last one of them. I don't think a single celeb didn't get like some type of reaction from the crowd, like from start to finish. Like it was big time, real time, big time. So shout out to every celeb, man. And the streak continues. The streak continues, as I mentioned yesterday. The streak continues. So silly me for going against one of my own picks, knowing that the streak continues. But hey.
And with all your picks that you made, I officially won night 2's preview and predictions.
Hey, look at that.
And we'll tally it up, and then I'll probably forget to put the tally up for every prediction, but I'll try my best to remember to tally it all up and crown the undisputed winner for WrestleMania week. And we're gonna do more of this stuff in the future. But if you are new to the Gresh and Hi-Lite podcast, this is just us just chilling. This is just two blabbermouths that enjoy the professional wrestles, and we just literally we just had a blast, bro. We smoke a fatty with Malcolm Bivens. We just having fun, bro. That's all it is. And if you weren't sports entertained, I don't know what to tell you. But before we move to more sports entertainment, we're going to talk about the next match. That is AJ Styles versus Edge. What did you think about this match?
Let's see. Not exactly the way I envisioned it to go as far as fast pace.
Explain that.
It's kind of hard to explain because it didn't do it for me 100%. But I understood it in terms of what it's trying to set up.
Okay.
Plus, I didn't really like the finish, but I heard the rumor about that earlier about Edge possibly having a stable, and looks like that's pretty much all but confirmed based off the way the finish happened. It's kind of rare that you see a finish like that at Mania, usually, where it's like a abrupt outside interference kind of thing. You usually don't always see that, but when you do, it's kind of like, okay.
It's a big deal because Edge ain't finna just put anybody, like this current run of Edge is not finna just put anybody with him. You can tell he has something. He sees something in Damian Priest. Spoiler alert: it's Damian Priest. You can tell he sees something, and I see something. I'm like, bro, this dude, he has it. He's brilliant in my opinion. So I'm like, when I see him winning, I'm like, yo, this is it. I appreciate this. Yeah. But I think you picked AJ to win.
I did. Initially, I kind of saw him getting the win, but that was before finding out this news about Edge kind of having a stable rumored, even though I didn't expect it to really kind of like somewhat start to form at Mania like that. I thought if it was just going to be like the two of them going at it like one-on-one, somebody's got to win, I ultimately thought AJ was going to get his get back, which is strange because I feel like through this whole feud, he hasn't really
looked like he got to come up, and he was always getting hit.
Yeah. Think about it. Even when, from the jump of when they accepted this challenge with each other, like AJ barely got any offense on Edge so far, up until this match, anyways. You know, so it's like at some point, I guess it looks like this feud is far from over, from what we see.
Kind of like what I said yesterday. What I said yesterday, I was like, I could see them going at least until SummerSlam or Survivor Series.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Like they're gonna try to. I don't know who they're gonna probably have AJ like partner up with to counter Edge's
combat it, or he can go. He could be the lone wolf.
True, he could if he's willing to go back to that gimmick and resurrect it in some kind of way.
The evil ways and get WWE to license evil ways so he can be the lone wolf fighting everybody.
I did enjoy that time. I did. That was a
cool Edge. But Edge is starting his own faction, and it's ironic. I saw someone put it let this note on Twitter. They said it's a surprise note. Edge and Damian Priest turned heel on the same day. So you can. Thought. That's a nice little thought that I'm like, I didn't even think about that, but because I don't really think too much about wrestling in general anyway, because I try not to take it too serious to the point where I'm on here losing my mind and tagging Cody Rhodes, talking about, hey, can you give us a discount on AEW tickets? But then as soon as he goes to WWE, you wanna bitch about him going back to WWE. I see you. I see all y'all. Like, did you see that tweet?
I did not see that tweet, but it does not surprise me a fan tweeted that.
Bro, I'm about to pull it up right now because hey, I'm feeling spicy, so I'm in the mood to talk crap about everybody all week. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, like as soon as I had more gin than juice, all bets was off.
No.
Because I'm talking about everybody. Like if you say something stupid, I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm gonna laugh at you, but bro, like it was this morning. As soon as I woke up, I'm like, nah, dog, you did not say that. You did not say that. But yo, let's pull it up right here, right now. I don't even care that people know your tweet. Taking my wife to her first AEW show at Rev, so I was hoping to get some good seats for her first experience. I did get tickets, but they're literally in the last row of the Wynn Trust. So I'm guessing that's in Chicago. From one interracial couple to another, maybe Cody Rhodes or Brandy Rhodes can help. And shouts out to Dakotas. He said, nigga went from begging Cody to upgrade his seats because he has a white wife to shitting on him for going to WWE.
Wow. Where they do that at?
These niggas here.
Where they do that at? I don't know.
These niggas. Oh my God. You did not. You did not.
He didn't say that.
Tell me he did not just say that.
Oh, shoot. Oh, hell.
What?
Oh, hell.
This is a sick Negro.
Like, dog.
Hey, man. You know, to each his own, I guess. I don't know where they do that at. I don't know. My ninja. Come on, my ninja.
Oh my God. Twitter is the most ignorant place I've ever been. And shouts out once again to our favorite man, Malcolm Bivens. Because all you guys, all you weirdos, need to take heed to his warning. Wash your ass. Wash your ass. Cause y'all, I'm like, bro, go touch grass. I don't even want you, man. Screw that. I said it yesterday. I'm gonna say it again. Grass deserves better. Go say a prayer. Go shower. go wash your scalp, literally do anything else. Just get off Twitter, bro. Just get off Twitter. But to get back on track, I'm trying to tell you, I'm roasting everybody every chance I get. That just came across my brain. This review is all over the place, but it is what it is. I am sleep deprived like a mug, so it happens like to the best of us. Then we get something that legitimately just rubbed me the wrong way. It was the New Day versus the Butch, the Botch, and the Bitch. In the words of Xavier Woods. Butch being Pete Dunne, the Botch being Ridge Holland, and the Bitch being Sheamus. How long was this match?
Probably barely 3 minutes, if that.
So you mean to tell me they got cut from night one? And I'm thinking they just finna go out there and go crazy, do something extravagant. Nope. It was literally 3 minutes of nothing. And all I could say was, what was this shit? All I could say was like, that was some ass. That was pure unadulterated ass.
Like, man.
Like, I can't even get words about what was that. Like, if that was what they cut from night one, they could have just kept it cut and keep that shit on SmackDown. That was not a WrestleMania match. That was not even a SmackDown match. That was a main event match. That's how bad that was.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure we got the same thoughts, because it's like there's nothing.
Oh,
there's nothing.
Guess what?
What was that?
I stand corrected. That match was 1 minute and 40 seconds, bro.
What?
A whole 1 minute and 40 seconds. The shortest match of this entire card for tonight. Wow. Wow. Ironically, the longest match of tonight ended up being Edge versus Styles at 24 minutes.
Yeah, that was actually a fun match. Like, if you're like, I literally studied that match. I wasn't I was one of the people who wasn't expecting it to be a high spot type match. I was like, okay, this is the way Edge was walking to the ring. I'm like, this dude is not finna. As soon as the way it started, where he was like playing the coward heel, I'm like, yeah, this is not about to be a high stakes match. It's about to literally be a pure technical in ring psychology type match.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we got. But whatever that was with the New Day,
you could have put that on the
ratio. L, you fell off.
You could have kept that away from me. That literally just killed my whole buzz. I'm like, and it wasn't even me being angry, because it's more so me like, why? That was an entire waste of time.
Beyond me.
Next up, we get the Hall of Fame. Oh no, scratch that. I believe the next up thing we get is the women's tag team fatal 4-way match. What were your thoughts on this match?
That the outcome was exactly what I wanted it to be. Carmella got Leatherface comments from every casual watcher I was watching this with.
They what?
And
what was the comment?
That she is Leatherface with that mask of hers. And and also trying to figure out why in the world Shayna Baszler has no eyebrows. While also, let's see, trying to figure out what in the world was going on with Liv and freaking.
I guess that was their Batman and Catwoman.
Well, that I got
cosplay.
But it was more so just what?
I'm like they were looking like some freaks.
Some freaks. Also, dare I say, swinging on the fence. I'm like, yeah.
Oh no, they've been giving me lesbian vibes. That's just me. And I ain't.
Which is weird because I mean I know unless something happened I didn't know. I know Reyes with a dude. Actually, lives with a dude too. Last I checked,
and she with Bo Dallas.
Yeah, unless they broke up.
Yeah, Bo Dallas or what was it? Bray Wyatt's brother.
Mm-hmm. The other Rotunda.
the other Rotunda.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. That's like that.
I mean, it could just be an on-screen chemistry, and they trying to portray that with this gimmick. But even then, it's still just.
What is the gimmick though? Because you don't like they. It's not like they have character development. They're literally They literally broke up Rhea Ripley from a tag team and put her with another tag team.
Live for brutality. So
live for brutality.
Live for brutality is whatever they're displaying with that.
and then you got niggas being horny on the main talking about can Liv whoop me.
Good old Kayla.
Oh yeah, Kate.
I peeped that.
This is a sick Negro.
Or sick half Negro. But sick nonetheless. Come on, Kayla. Come on. You're freak. Y'all some freaks.
Sick freak, you know.
You're sick. Oh man. But what did you think about the actual match from your perspective?
I mean, it was cool for what it was. They definitely tried. I know the ladies that I watched it with were very into it because it was good to see women supporting and in awe of women. So again, as someone watching this with casuals who were mostly women, they love the aspect of the women just kicking butt, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing. So to guys like us who've been watching for the long end, you kind of look at it as, you know, because you know that
it wasn't bad. I actually enjoyed it for what it was. Did it steal the show? No, it was enjoyable. It wasn't bad.
No.
Last year was bad.
Yeah, no, definitely not that. It's just, you know, for us in terms of the meaning of how meaningless the titles themselves are, where it's like,
oh yeah, they're not really treating those titles outside of a prop.
Right. You know, I did enjoy, you know, that they at least tried. I mean, shout out to Corey selling with his facial expressions toward his wife Carmella.
Man, I can go with Corey Graves being mute on commentary for the rest of my life. He's overstayed his welcome.
Oh boy.
He's trying so hard to be Bobby the Brain Heenan and is literally doing the opposite effect. That's how terrible he is. Like I'm like,
you know,
you're gonna have some people like, oh, he's playing the heel. No.
Totally agreed. It's just, yeah, it was cool. Like I said, that match went about, according to the time here, that match went about 10 minutes and 50 seconds. So
they really couldn't do too much.
Yeah.
It was basically a spot fest. That's what it felt like to me.
Pretty much at that point. And I did look at the fact that at least I'm happy that Sasha gets her first Mania win, which a lot of people, if you're a Sasha stan, then you should probably acknowledge that, I'm sure.
Or even a fan. I was literally like, okay, she finally got the streak is broken. You can even see it in her face. She's like, finally, I'm winning.
Yeah, like she was happy. She was emotional, bro. Like to win the titles, And, because I believe she lost the titles at Mania, didn't she?
Every time she was a champion at Mania, she lost the title, or she never won a title. This was her first time winning a title at Mania.
That's
Literally.
crazy, bro. That is nuts to me. So the fact that these two women in particular share that moment together, Naomi's second time winning a title at Mania, and both of them having a Mania moment together, given their history, pretty full circle moment. I enjoyed it, so I popped for that. That was pretty cool.
And then of course, we got our Kodak moment with our new Women's World Champion. So you got Bianca Belair,
yes,
Naomi, Sasha Banks,
yes,
Black Excellence.
Black
Excellence. You see Bianca rocking the shades because she got a black eye.
Yeah, we saw how swole that eye was. Yeah.
Shout out.
She did post it. She
posted it. She posted it. I'm like, yo, your eyes closed. So I said, people was like, oh, I hope she's gonna be. I said, I've had for someone who's had their fair share of black eyes. I've had quite a few, and it's look just like that. It'll be closed at least for at least a week and a half, and then she'll still have a ring around it for about another week, and then it should be fine.
Yeah. So I mean, props to her. She just shows that she's a tough cookie anyway to still be able to do it. She's the champ. And hey, man, shout out to Montez Ford for being backstage, hugging her like he always does, a supportive husband, and closing.
He called her left eye. He called her left eye.
Yeah. He said, we look alike now. You know what I'm saying? Squinting the eye saying we look alike. My guy. Hey.
That's how, like, hey, gents, if you're listening to me, that's how you treat your black queen, bro. Just you treat her like your best friend. Some people make it. I swear, people be making relationships seem like it's rocket science. Like, dude, it's not. Just treat your woman like a queen, and she would treat you like the king that you deserve to be. It's that simple. Sure. Like even shouts out to Makazi with Sasha Banks and Jimmy Uso with Naomi. They're still together because they obviously are treating them like the queens that they deserve to be. That's not a simp talking. That's literally a black man in America who's seen his fair share of black relationships fail, whether it was close to home or personal friends. So shouts out to all black men or non-black men who are treating their black queens with the utmost respect. Like that's some true talk.
Agreed.
And congratulations to my knowledge, because the stands already making sure I got the info. Shouts out to the first two black female women's tag team champion.
Ooh,
and shouts out to the first time ever for there to be 3 black women's champion in WWE at the same time.
Yeah,
literally, that it's black excellence.
It's been continually shown.
Thank you. Thank you. Kudos, congratulations to the black queens. That's all I can say. What's next? Let's talk. What's after that? Oh, Undertaker talking about never say never. My nigga, I'm gonna need you to just say never. You not Justin Bieber. Just say never. Talking about never say never, man. Stay your ass at home with your limping ass. Like, the dude was out here limping, talking about never say never. Nah, bro, you better say never. Your knees are saying no. Your back is saying hell no. And and whatever else other injuries you guys saying, man, sit your ass down.
Straight up, bro.
Like when I saw that, I was like, you better not. And then obviously we got after all that, we got what was the match that started off the show? What was the match that started off the show?
Match that, yeah.
Oh, scratch that. Not the start of the show. We got Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn. Now, what did you thought about this shenanigan-filled match? I was losing my mind in a good way.
Yeah, likewise, man. As somebody, again, you gotta understand, watching this with casuals. I love watching wrestling with casuals because it's always funny as the guy who knows everything going on. Meanwhile, getting the organic reaction of someone who's watching this either for the first time or just every now and then tuning in. So to be like, oh, I know who Johnny Knoxville is.
Who's this?
I don't know who the Sami guy is, but he's very weird and interesting. And then to see all of this happening in this match and just going, oh, ooh, ah, whoa, like Yeah, and just laughing like it stole the show. And to me, I definitely feel like this was match of the night
As
because
far
of
as
the fact it
from an
was,
entertaining standpoint, or in general, really, because I
to me,
can
just in general for this night. Like, I mean, it really, like, the crowd was, well, I mean, you could argue that Pat, like you said, Pat kind of had the crowd like the whole
the
night
whole
with his
match,
match as
even though his
well.
match
Yeah,
wasn't even that long, the first match, even though the first match wasn't even
yeah,
that long, you can tell the crowd was eating everything. They was chanting his theme song literally
yeah.
the
The
entire
whole
match.
night. Yeah, so it was kind of like one of those things where this, between that and this, these both were kind of like the highlights of the night in terms of just getting the crowd involved and seeing everything go crazy. So yeah, I enjoyed this, man. Like, again, kind of going back to your point earlier, what you said about, like, hey, if you're a wrestling fan, pure wrestling fan, this isn't for you right here. But like, if you're like us, where you like your mix of wrestling, but you also like your sports entertainment, this gave
Hmm.
you a solid match. It was, Knoxville took his bumps, also had some stuff to do. This to me, this reminded me of like the old 24/7 hardcore days, you know what I'm saying, with the hardcore title. Only there wasn't a title involved in this. They were just doing this just because it's Jackass, and it's like, this is Jackass props all over the place,
This was
so
WWE. This was death match with a budget.
low key, yeah, low
That's
key.
that's literally the best way I can describe it. It was literally a death match with like a high money budget, from a WWE budget. I'm like, if you're looking for a death match in WWE form, this is literally this was literally for you.
Hmm. Yeah, man, I love to see, hardcore matches like that, where you can, even though they didn't want to call it a hardcore match, but it basically was that, you know what I'm saying, in its own way. But yeah, grabbing stuff under the ring, I pop for that stuff because I miss those days when you could just pull stuff out the ring like that.
Like what they
'Cause they don't
have
do that.
what was a fire extinguisher, stop
Yeah.
sign,
Stop
table,
signs,
a
table with
table
mouse
with
traps,
yep, and then they had a
gigantic
big
mouse trap. Yeah.
the big ass mouse trap.
Bro, that's how you catch a rat. Ladies and gentlemen, to catch a rat, one on one,
But
Johnny Knoxville.
let's turn to the side notes of Johnny Knoxville. Why this man came out here looking like one of the superheroes that died in The Incredibles?
Dog,
No
I'm trying
capes.
to figure that out too. I really was like, bro, what the freak?
Do not show Edna Mole this attire because she will get mad because she said no capes. And you just
Bro.
came out here with a white ass cape. He literally was taking liberties with this entire match.
Yeah, bro. I was like, what in the world? And this name of his, Strong Arm Knoxville, I believe it was, or something like that. Like, okay, cool, I guess,
One thing I don't appreciate is seeing a white man's ass.
I was so busy laughing at the women reaction to this, I didn't even notice it. I looked down every time. Once they started showing them shots, I was like, yeah, I ain't, nah.
Yeah, I'm not doing this.
I did call I called one of the ladies because she had went to the kitchen, and I was like, yo, and she, yeah, I guess she heard me. She came out. It's just like, I'm dead mad that Dwayne literally called me out here to look at a white man's pale ass. Shout out to you, Lulu, the coolest Puerto Rican I know, boy. I tell you, she just, hey. I got her, bro. I got her.
You literally came out. You called me out here to look at a pale white man's ass. She like, did I ask for this shit? Did I ask?
I'm telling you, man, it was, yeah, that was golden. So props to both of these men for what they displayed. Sami, I mean, again, say what you want. Once upon a time, people would have been like, "Oh, he deserves better," but like, nah, this was Sami. You can tell even enjoyed himself in this match.
Sami is
Like,
the best in the world when he's given this opportunity. And for some reason, I thought I was so drunk out of my mind. I thought I was seeing Hornswoggle, but then I saw this man.
low key, Wee
I was
Man.
like, Wee Man. I'm like, is that Hornswoggle? I'm like, oh fuck, that's Wee Man.
Wee Man and Hornswoggle, book it, ladies and gentlemen. Next year's WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? Have Sami Zayn go get him and just be like, yeah, we're gonna do this. But bro, like, yeah, no, that was crazy. It was bananas.
Man, forget Hogan and Andre. This is Wee Man slammed Sami Zayn. This is my new WrestleMania moment.
The same wee man that was powerbombed through a table by none other than Brock Lesnar.
I remember that. But you know what caught me off guard this entire match was this. The
What's
big
that?
hand.
I know, bro. You didn't even see it. Like,
I was like,
was
what the fuck?
total great job by the cameraman not making that noticeable. Like, next thing you know, you see him running.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like,
whoa, snap.
That big hand said
Now-
this.
Okay. Tell me realistically, Josh. Tell me realistically. Are you taking that bump?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna take that bump. You know what? I'm taking that bump. I ain't taking that superplex off the apron that Edge and AJ took. I'm not taking that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll take that bump because it's like that bump. I see the thing with me is like I don't mind doing shenanigans. Like if the match calls for it, I'll be like, yeah, I will literally bump my ass off for this type of shit. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. That's literally how I'm like, bro. I'm like, yo, this is some like. I literally can. All I can literally say is I love this shit because it's literally. I literally don't take none of this stuff serious. It's literally. I love my fair share of shenanigans in wrestling. I don't need every match to be just entertainment. I mean, wrestling. I get bored. That's why I wasn't too mad at the Chris Jericho and Orange Cassidy Orange Mimosa match because it was sports entertainment. As much as they want to hate that term over there. It was literally I was sports entertained with that.
Yeah, I totally agree. And fun fact about that one, that's the second longest match of the night at 14 minutes and 25 seconds.
And with that, Knoxville picked up the win. Didn't you pick Knoxville?
My dumb self, I picked Sami thinking, okay, maybe, you'll get the shenanigans and he may pull off the win. But I didn't factor in the fact that Johnny Knoxville has a whole freaking crew of people that were going to help him with this match too. And like I said, my dumb self forgetting, hey, that is a streak. Celebrities don't lose at WrestleMania. So, okay. It's just like, yeah. That's a prediction I messed up on, so Josh won that one, guys. He won that one.
I'm like, they're good at the shenanigans, bro. Like you can't really, you can't really bet against that, man.
Not at all. And I'm like, hey, that was on me. That's on me, y'all. I take that.
Like that's my bad. My bad. Cut the camera off. And then obviously we get the opening match, which was the Raw Tag Team title match. What did you think about that one? I wasn't really like it was a fun match. Don't get me wrong. It was just like, oh, okay, cool. This is a typical open match.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not an ideal Mania-like match. I still think you probably should have done exactly what you did with the main event and just put RK Bro against the Usos, because I think you would have got just that. Indeed, what you got, you would have got that. But the spots in this were really, really cool. Side note, also, when you watch this with casuals, funny thing about this is a guy like Otis gets clowned on for A, having no neck. How does a guy wrestle with no neck? and B, also on Otis. This man, when the Thanksgiving turkey comes to life to wrestle, I was like, hey, Butterball. Hey, somebody call Butterball. Tell him Otis needs a sponsor, man. I'm just saying.
Oh, my God.
Hey, no, I'm just poking fun at Otis, man. Otis is a good talent, but that was, watching with casuals, man. You never know what you're going to get.
Oh, no.
That was it.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is why I love watching. I'm forever watching wrestling with casuals now, guys. Like, this is just, it's hilarious, bro. To watch it with casuals and get outside thoughts you don't even think about, you'd be like, Wow.
Butterball?
I can't get that out. When the Thanksgiving turkey comes to life, boy, oh my goodness. I can't get that out of my head. I get that out of my head for life now. So there you go, people. There you go. Look, even John is turning red. Look. Oh. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what you call dead. Josh is dead. He's dead for laughter, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Butterball.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Butterball. A turkey comes to life. A turkey.
Oh man. Oh. Yep. You can't escape it. You can't escape it, folks. I don't make this stuff up. I don't make this stuff up. Props to watching this with casuals. Yeah. Shout out to Lulu, Megan, and Nikki. Y'all ladies made the night very, very fun. Oh man. Oh, my throat hurts. Oh. Hey.
A turkey comes to life. A turkey comes to life.
Yep.
Holy shit. No, y'all did not. No, y'all did not. A turkey comes to life.
Oh man. Look at that. You can't escape it, people. You can't escape it. And most turkeys have no neck sometimes. I just peeped that a little bit. So hey, there it is. Oh, for the win, ladies and gentlemen, the roasted, undefeated, undisputed, undeniable king of the roast, your boy, Hi-Lite Real. Hey, tell them how you feel, Otis. How's it feel to have a mania moment? I know, right? It's good, ain't it, brother? About as good as that turkey be on Thanksgiving, ain't it, my guy? I know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There it is. Oh shoot. Well, y'all. Yeah.
Oh.
You know it's a good podcast when Mr. Gresh.
I need some water. Oof.
You and me both, brother.
Boy.
Ooh. Sheesh.
Ooh, Jesus. My throat gonna be shot in the morning. Oh my God. Yeah. He said this man Otis looked like a turkey come to life. God damn.
Wow.
I was I'm gonna try to get back on track. We forgot about this match, but it's obviously obvious. Omos losing his undefeated streak to Bobby Lashley. What you think about this short match?
Yeah, short, about 6 minutes and 35 seconds to be exact. Yeah. Well, It was exactly what I figured it would be. It was that moment where you got almost off his feet. I actually thought Lashley was pretty smart in how he executed a lot of these things, spearing him from the back, attacking the knees, leading to the initial spear. Now, I don't know about you, brother, but one thing's for sure. Hey, two things I noticed. One, did you see Omos's reaction when he took that suplex and when they showed it in the replay? That nigga looked like, this is what it feels like to be on your back. Oh, this really hurts. No wonder I don't take bumps. No wonder I don't sin. This hurts.
You like, oh, this? He's like, I ain't signing for this.
Yeah, that man looked real buck-eyed. That man was like,
this is what it feels like. Okay.
I was like, yeah, nigga, that's how it feels to be on your back. I like, hey, real talk. Props to my boy Lashley. I'm happy that he didn't have to resort to getting jobbed out, like most. And
I was kind of scared. I was kind of scared that they was gonna job him out or something. I really was.
It kind of felt like that, but it's like I said. One thing about it, remember, I called this. I was like, he's gonna be the guy that gets almost off his feet, and I knew it the moment Lashley had his entrance. Because the moment that entrance said, I said, you don't get an entrance like that and lose. Nah, he's going over tonight. I was like, he's going over tonight. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of hoping he was gonna get him with like a dominator, but the fact that he suplexed him, I was like, okay, I'll take that. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Speared him in the back. I was like, oh, that's smart. Set him up for the spear, which, by the way, he sold that very whack too. Like, Negro, why your long ass legs in the air? Like, Negro, how you sell a spear like that, my guy? What the freak was that? Dog, he made that look like the wackest spear I've ever seen in my life. And I will not fault Lashley for that spear. Almost tall, long, 7'3", don't know how to fall, nigga, bro. What they been teaching you, my guy? Did you learn nothing from AJ Styles, brother? God, dog. Styles said, yeah, now you see what I tried to work with for so long. This Negro's unteachable. I can't teach him nothing. Not how to bump, nothing. AJ Styles, I gained so much more respect for you for the fact that you had to carry this Negro for a whole freaking year. Somebody please show this man how to sell, because I sure as look, this man dog, he sure can't buy, so please teach this man how to sell. God, dog. Almost back in the catering. That's what he is, god dang it. Knock, knock. Who's there? Almost who? Exactly. In catering. That's who. Jeez.
I can't breathe.
Hey, just like my boy Gresh, nigga, I'm on 1-2, god dang it. Man, look. Must be the belt, the chain, and the glasses. I've been feeling the swag today. I don't know. Y'all done brought the goddamn highlight reel out for real. I ain't playing tonight. All these Negroes can get it tonight. God dang it. Shoot. Let's talk about it. Huh? So you think you can bump? Huh? Chump? So you think you can bump? Man, get your back in the performing arts center. God dang it. Matter of fact, go on somewhere. Go be somebody's stunt double in freaking Hollywood. Nigga, you ain't cut out for this. Go on. Shoot. Wasting my doggone time. 6 minutes and 30-some odd seconds. You ain't deserved that. Could have gave that to the New Day. God dang it. Shoot. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. God dang it. Shoot. Call that one for the clips. Literally. Shoot. Back in this thing. Got old prunes out here showing these old ass guns, man. Man, get the heck out of here, dog. Yeah, I got calf muscles. Hopefully shaping peaked in that. God dang it. Chairman of the board. Get out of here. That old fake tan you got. God, man.
Oh my God.
WrestleMania 38, ladies and gentlemen.
Was
How
that
about it?
was that the entire match card? I believe so.
That pretty much was the entire match card. 11 minutes and 30 seconds for the opening tag match. 6 minutes and 35 seconds for the Lashley Omos debacle. That Negro non-bumping 7'3" West African man, all that for nothing. No, get out of here. 14 minutes and 25 seconds for Knoxville and Sami Zayn. Straight spot fest. I'll take it. Mouse traps and all. You can go through it too. Shoot, you should have taught almost how to freaking fall through a goddamn mousetrap. He sure can't catch one of those either. God dang it. Had that hand slap him in the face. Shoot. Go kiss your ass out of here. So stupid. I told y'all I'm on one tonight, boy. Y'all done got me started. Y'all done brought out the character for real. Shoot. I'm with it.
God. Oh my God. Obviously, we started the show with the official in-ring retirement of Triple H. And this would be a nice way to end today's podcast. What are your thoughts on Triple H officially wrapping it up in ring?
You know, there's never been a wrestler that made me purposely hate them more than Triple H.
Oh yeah, he did his thing.
He literally always made me say, please, somebody beat this guy. Please. You know what I mean? And I don't think he gets enough credit for just things that he's always been able to do, from selling to literally like promo work, you know what I'm saying, being an in-ring technician. And of course, one of the creators and founders of D-Generation X, for crying out loud. You know what I mean? If it was not for this man and, you know, Shawn Michaels and Chyna and Rick Rude, you know, the originator, you know, you wouldn't have the D-Generation X stable that you have. So, you know, it's just like how we shouted out Scott Hall, you know, rest in peace, for initiating one of the greatest factions in the NWO. A lot of people say, well, it was because of the NWO you had D-Generation X come to form, and that's about true. But also, just again, I mean, with Triple H's career, like, he helped make that work, you know? And if it wasn't for the chemistry him and Shawn have, you would never have had the D-Generation X that you have grown to love and know over the years. So, and then turning into the cerebral assassin, the King of Kings, you know, all these invigorations of Triple H that we've seen over the years, you know,
Right.
That bastard that we always just be like, man, there you go again, you know, beating the crap out of somebody maniacally, you know, making us purposely hate him, like, oh, JR, oh, that son of a bitch, oh,
That son of a bitch, that son of a bitch,
goddamn Triple H, you know, like just
damn you, Triple H, damn you all to hell.
Yeah, like it was all of that where I just say to myself, man, you'll never have moments like that again. But thank you for Triple H and what he gave to the business. Most importantly, the most important part of this all, thank you, Triple H, for what you created with NXT, which a lot of people don't mention enough, in the fact that you probably wouldn't even have AEW had not it been for Triple H creating that NXT visionary that he did. So, again, man, the fact that he showed that even with all the things he did in ring, to be the person to then take that behind the scenes and develop talent, he shows that he has a true vision for this. And if he ever wanted to separate himself from the WWE bubble, which we know he really won't do because he's literally married within it, he easily could have had his own promotion right now and would have rivaled that of AEW, I'm sure. So yeah, Triple H, man, thank you for what you gave us, and we wish the best for you in your life as you value life with your family and what you continually do for the people.
Yeah, I was having a personal conversation with a friend of mine. I'm not going to divulge the details because that's between me and him. But he was saying like this guy, what he was going through. Yeah, you have to value life. You have to value your health. You have to value everything that you that you're like. I saw that when he made his entrance, he was hugging his 3 daughters. I'm like that. That's something you have to take into context to. Like people see these larger than life characters either dying or retiring. It's like because literally the Hall of Fame was everybody's childhood. You may not like Mark Calloway, but you damn sure respect the Undertaker. And you may not like Paul Levesque, but you damn sure respect Triple H. And same with Shawn Michaels, and same with who else did they show on that stage? Kane. You may not once you separate the political views or whatever you may believe, but once that bell rung, you were entertained by Triple H, you were entertained by the Undertaker, you was entertained by Kane, you was entertained by the Brothers of Destruction, DX, whoever. So when you see real life hit these people, you just value what they've done. Like and then the beauty behind having the WWE Network or Peacock, you can go back and watch the reign of terror that was Triple H in 2002 to 2005. You can go back and watch the McMahon Helmsley era. You can go back and watch the American Badass or Big Evil or the Brothers of Destruction, whichever incarnation you choose to watch. It's so much you can watch and you can appreciate. And like you said with NXT, even though he's not really, I feel like he's probably not in too much control with NXT 2.0. You can still feel touches of his fingerprints with certain aspects. Even though NXT 2.0 is more focused on character, you can still know his presence is there at some point. So and and as someone who enjoys like more character driven stories, even though it's all over the place, I enjoy NXT 2.0 as opposed to original, as opposed to the USA version of NXT Black and Gold, because it felt like it was just more matches and matches. That was like that's neither here nor there. But it's like at the end of the day, you appreciate Triple H because he took a chance on NXT when it was just developmental, and he just said, let's just turn this into a third brand and just go crazy. And that's what he did. So you had your Adam Cole's, Johnny Gargano, Samoa Joe's, Finn Balor's. You had Undisputed Era. Who else? Countless people. Walter, Gunther, whatever you want to call him. Gunther. I call him Gunther because I just like play around. But or Imperium. You have all these people. So many people that you have. You like a lot of people like myself has been introduced because of people like Triple H and Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon. So it's like you can appreciate. You can appreciate Triple H for everything he's done in the business. So, like you said it yourself, and you said it better. Like, thank you, Triple H, for literally helping define my childhood when it comes to wrestling. Because, man, I remember hating this man, loving this man, wanting this man to literally like trip on a sack of rocks and break every toe in his foot. I literally just so it's like this man had a way of making you hate him or making you love him.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, especially if you're a student of the game, pun intended, you respected him.
Not to mention the one thing I forgot to mention, even when you talk about an awesome career, we can't forget creating one of the greatest stables of all time in Evolution to put over guys like Batista and Randy Orton, who went on, in a guy like Batista who went on to be this major Hollywood figure or actor for that matter. And, you look at Randy Orton still in the business today, being one of the best vets in the game right now, while also working with the younger talent and getting them to higher levels. And then, of course, a guy like Nature Boy Ric Flair to tag team with him and help coach these guys up. So, it's crazy how dope of a career that this man has really had in the 20 plus years of doing it, man. And so, yeah, we're gonna miss Trips, man. We're gonna miss him, but
of
it's
course.
bigger and better things.
Of course. And just to wrap up our being all mushy for the game, because if he knew us, he probably like, man, stop all this mushiness, this mushy crap. But on some real stuff, anybody, I always people who are interested in training for wrestling, or if you ever listen to the sound of my voice, this is one guy. Even if you're new around here, this is one guy you actually take heed and study, because he studied.
Mm-hmm.
People under him have studied, and you just love and respect his passion for the game, and literally just doing and being one of the best storytellers. Because I can tell you, one of my, even though he's been in countless Hell in a Cell matches, my two favorite Hell in a Cell matches that he's had was the one with the Undertaker at
Mm-hmm.
WrestleMania 28, and then the one, I forgot which one was it. The one with Mick Foley, Cactus Jack.
Oh, Cactus Jack. Yeah.
No Way
That
Out
was
2000.
Yeah.
That was No Way Out 2000. So I appreciate that. So all in all, because I gotta get to work in the morning. All in all, I appreciate Triple H for everything he's done for the business, and all we can do is just wish him the absolute best going forward. Spend time with your family, do your thing. You never and please don't be like Undertaker and say never. No, you're done, sir. We appreciate you. You don't have anything else to prove. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, bro, I appreciate you for kicking with us. This has been the most stupendous, nonsensical editions of the Gresh Unleashed podcast. Swella should be back very soon. We more likely we may go on another break because boy, this has been a busy weekend. But then when we come back, we're gonna be back with the shenanigans as always. But if for those of you who are new around here, make sure you follow my man Hi-Lite Real at Hi-Lite Life or Life's a Botch podcast or OTS guys on the sideline guys. So you can he has his hand, his fingerprints in that all over the place. Like I'm all over the place, he's all over the place. But it's all in fun because he is one of the most genuine raw talents that I've come across. And this is coming from somebody who's been literally doing this entertainment biz since I was 8 years old. So I've been doing some way or shape or form of entertainment, and I can spot talent from a mile away. And this man has that talent that you guys can invest in and really look into and really and just have a good time. Make sure you guys are streaming Hardy Boys as well, so you can run his numbers up because he needs all their numbers ran up. That's all I can say.
My guy. Always a pleasure, Gresh. You already know, man. This was fun and exhausting all at once, man. Between covering, watching these long night-to-night shows, which is mind-boggling, right? You look at these times and you're like, it's crazy that was that long or that short. But this show as a whole, as we said, shout out to Botcha Maniacs, we were like, yo, how is it y'all split this into 2 nights and they still this long? Like, what? I don't get it. Like, how, WWE? Come on now.
All those
y'all
promo
can't be
packages.
doing this.
All those promo packages that'd be like 5-10 minutes.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, no,
we don't need that many promo packages, especially tonight. They was recapping matches that we already saw. I'm like, dude, come on, we saw this already.
Yeah, like, come on, guys. They know people ain't watching the product sometimes consistently as much as they used to, so they just want to throw that in there to be like, oh yeah, oh this is what you missed, so you make you think like you need to go watch the show consistently again. It's like, nah, I see what you're doing. Nah.
It's stuff like this that makes me not want to watch it because it's so long.
Exactly. Yeah, because it's just like, oh my gosh, bro, like, But hey, overall, great job, fellas, and ladies. As a whole, WWE, phenomenal production as usual. We hung over, just like my man Pat over here. And we are saying we are live, baby. Much like our guy Malcolm Bivens. Never give up. Nah.
You should.
And,
especially and fellas, please stop running off the hose. Well, let me retract that, fellas. Please stop running off the ladies, bro, because y'all being weird. It's hard to find female companionship that actually enjoys the wrestlers because y'all running them off.
Legit.
Y'all running them off, bro. Like we can't. Like I like if I ever meet a woman that is into wrestling, I would never introduce her to social media wrestling, IG wrestling or Twitter wrestling, because y'all some weirdos, dog.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
But we're not gonna keep y'all much longer. It's literally 1:15 in the morning. I got to go to work in about 4 hours, but it is what it is. I'm gonna be a zombie. It is what it is. I'll learn next time to take Mondays off. But in all, especially dealing with WWE, all in all, if you haven't already, make sure you follow me at Josh Gresham ORG on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you listen, wherever I'm at. That's literally my at everywhere, except for Facebook. It's at Joshua Gresham ORG, but it's still pretty much all the same. And if you want all my links, solo.to/Gresh, and make sure you follow the podcast itself at Gresh Unleashed on all social media platforms, wherever you listen to your podcast. And make sure you guys check out Freeopedia. We're gonna bring that content back very, very soon. We're just trying to get our schedules lined up, because sometimes he's available and I'm not, and sometimes I'm available and he's not. It's all about scheduling. Once we get that in order, you should get consistent content that is non-wrestling related, but it is entertaining, hopefully, nonetheless. And with that being said, you guys stay safe out here in these streets, and remember to always eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. We out, be breezy.